Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another counter-side video. Alright, so if you guys are not aware of what's happening tomorrow, we're gonna have maintenance again. First things first, 300 quartz and 1000 Ethereum for compensation. Easy. And we're gonna have the event episode, the Oldfield Act 2 unlock. So once we have the Act 2 unlock, that means we'll be able to play the Act 1 and Act 2 hard, not normal. So by doing hard, that means we should be able to get more shards, I hope. That's so far based upon the format of the event stages so far. And then we're gonna have new banners. So what we have currently today, as of this time of recording, if you guys are not aware, this Chifuyu is gonna go away. As you can see, 8 hours and 33 minutes. So if you guys still want to go for Chifuyu, go ahead. Let me do the free recruit. We got a purple, we got a recoilless gunner. Okay, it's whatever. So here's the thing, the Yomina banner is still gonna be here. Apparently they're gonna add a new Awakened banner alongside, not really new, okay, but alongside with Awakened Yomina banner, we're gonna have this other banner as well. And guess what? We will have the normal recruitment, the Pride one, which is the Elizabeth, Roy Burnett, Ryan, and Thaddeus Morgan probability up, which is quite weird. And I believe they forgot to include someone else, which is Kang Soyoung. So this is really cool, really interesting, because you know Elizabeth is a very interesting character moving forward, and we're going to discuss a little bit about her as opposed to the others right here, right? Because Roy Burnett, Ryan, and Thaddeus, I believe, are much more easily obtainable because you can farm the shards and etc. As opposed to the Awakened units, we have one classified recruitment. Awakened Hilde is back. Wow, so they are going to try to do the rerun, the justice, and a lot of you guys have been struggling. A lot of you guys have been, you know, complaining about Awakened Hilde being so OP. Now's your chance, alright? You have the chance to actually obtain her for yourself, because if you miss the first time when she was around, you sort of missed the chance to get her. You know, you might not have enough black tickets saved up, so you can consider getting Awakened Hilde. We will talk about that shortly after. Now, 4 new special growth packages. So employment contract package, basic training growth package, advanced training growth package, salary negotiation growth package. Okay, that's just a lot of package, right? But for those of you who are interested, maybe somehow you obtain your Awakened Hilde, you are trying to level 110 her immediately, one of these packages will be able to help you. 2 new special coin supply packages. Special coin supply package 1, special coin supply package 2, and there's also new info special package. Alright, so quite a number of things right there. Very interesting. So let's talk about the banner. Alright, because I thought it's really interesting for them to include something like this. This is the first banner. As you can see, alright, so the entire Pride 1 institution will be here, which is Elizabeth, Roy, Thaddeus Morgan, and Ryan Ferrier. Now Roy is up this week. I have a feeling he's up this week just for this reason. So you have a chance to obtain him, right? I haven't tried him out in PvP, but everybody has been saying that he's really good. But we're gonna give it a shot later on. Kang Soyoung is here as well, Elizabeth is here. Now let's talk about Elizabeth and Kang Soyoung. And should you actually pull for this banner, right? I'm going to say this banner is a decent banner. The thing is, Kang Soyoung can actually be farmed. I feel like if you come to the side story right here, and if you do this stage every single day, like these 2 stages, the Stronghold stage, do you guys know that there's a chance to get Kang Soyoung as well? So make sure you guys do the Stronghold stage as well. A lot of people, they just do this one, the Kang Soyoung stage, right? And they didn't do the Stronghold stage. I actually got my Kang Soyoung from the Stronghold stage, believe it or not. I didn't got Stronghold, but I got my Kang Soyoung here. And I got my Stronghold from the Kang Soyoung stage, surprisingly. So make sure you guys do both of these every single day. Like, do not skip even one day. If you do it every day, consistently. And by the way, just in case, just so you guys don't know, you can actually refresh the stage once. After you have done it 3 times, you can, if you want to, you can actually pay 80 quartz to basically just restore another 3 tries again. So if you do that every day, you're gonna get Kang Soyoung eventually. Like, it's just that simple. So in my opinion, I don't see the value of Kang Soyoung in the banner. But Elizabeth, on the other hand, she's gonna be worth pulling for. I do think that Elizabeth is gonna be strong moving forward. She might not be as strong right now because of the number of flying units. So what am I talking about? So Kang Soyoung, if you guys are not aware, in PvP, Kang Soyoung can deal with most of the ground units. So if you want to deal with sniper like Sylvia or Xiaolin, you Kang Soyoung them. and that's just the most generic response, right? But when you're trying to deal with air units, something like Rosaria for example, you can't Kang Soyoung them. So therefore, that's the place where Elizabeth comes in. But right now, we only have one air unit, which is Rosaria. Alright, so that shouldn't be that big of a problem for the time being. And a lot of people have this response that, okay, you can just use your Rosaria to counter enemies Rosaria, which is true. And for now, it's going to be true for a long time. Until more flying units comes in, we have like Awakened Lee Soo-yoon, we have some things like Lyudmila as well. And once more and more flying units comes in, you'll learn to see the priority of having Elizabeth over Kang Soyoung in most teams. And that might be in the near future, 2 to 3 months from now. So in my opinion, this banner is pretty much a skip. I would say if you are free to play, just skip this banner. Alright, there's no need for you to get Kang Soyoung from this banner specifically. There's no need for you to pull for Elizabeth from here either, because Elizabeth is available in most SSR selectors if I'm not mistaken. And also, you'll eventually get her from the daily pool. There's no need to rush to get her right now. But Roy Burnett though, is a character that you can only obtain from pools if I'm mistaken. You can't farm for his shards. But is he worth risking for in terms of, you know, pulling on your employment contracts and just going in all here? Probably not, because he's just going to be buffed for 1 week. So yeah, free to play, skip this for sure. So let's talk about Awakened Hilde, because I think the highlight is going to be on her instead. Awakened Hilde, now a lot of you guys might be struggling with her in PvP, for sure. I am personally struggling with her as well, so I can see the frustration for not owning her. But once you have her, perhaps things might be easier. Now, right now, she's gonna feel really strong. Definitely she will fall off later on. But how far later on, we won't know, right? Because depending on how our banners are adjusted accordingly, she will definitely, if you guys follow my most recent KR tier list etc, she has fallen off in KR, but KR is like approximately 1.5 years ahead of us. So that's quite a long time. She is going to be strong for sure. Now if you don't have any strong frontliner, you don't have like any solid defender, she's going to be definitely really good in a long time. I would say at least 3 to 4 months. And even later, she might fall off in PvP a little bit. She's still gonna be relatively strong and tanky in PvE. Now I know PvE is a bit of a weird spot right now because most of our contents are still considerably doable. None of it are like extremely hard yet, but we'll have those coming in the future for sure. So, should you pull for Awakened Hilde? That's the big question here. Most likely, once Awakened Hilde is gone, we're gonna have a new Awakened hero come. I doubt Yomina will be the one that makes a rerun. So I think once Awakened Hilde is being moved away, most likely we're gonna have Awakened Lee Soo-yoon. And she is going to be a flying character. She's gonna be insanely strong in PvP. And she is by far a more future-proof version of a PvP unit. If you're looking for a more future-proof PvP unit, again, this is based upon the KR tier list that I mentioned earlier. I'll try to link that video in the description below. Awakened Hilde does fall off later on, but if you do get her right now, she's gonna be pretty future-proof. I would say future-proof in terms of at least 6 months from now. You should be able to utilize her to her full extent, to her full power. So yeah, that's something that you guys have to keep in mind because the black tickets are so rare. You gotta ask yourself if you want to pull for her or should you save for the upcoming future Awakened units. I personally don't think she's a bad choice at all for free-to-play characters. I would say she's going to be a decent choice moving forward. If you don't care too much about PvP, she's going to be solid for sure. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Awakened Hilde, Elizabeth, are those two worth pulling for? As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.